Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be teaching you on how to become a better player using Cassidy McGree in Overwatch 2. So let's get started. Cassidy McGree has two main abilities and a special ability called the Deadeye. So his primary gun is called the Peacekeeper. So as you can see in my hand, this is what it is. So his weapon does 20 to 70 damage per hit and up to 140 damage headshot. The gun is primarily used as a far range weapon, but you can also use it as a close range weapon, as you can see here. So the Peacekeeper shoots around one shot per bullet every 0.5 of a second and is a total of 6 rounds in the chamber. It takes around 1.5 seconds to reload his whole gun. I would say the only downfall of using this gun is you want to warm up a little bit before getting into a game because of how small his ability to shoot is. I would say a tip when using Cassidy is you want to lower your sensitivity just a little bit so you're able to have a focused shot and that you're able to hit players far away easier. Cassidy's gun has two main abilities actually, so you're able to use it as a regular gun, but you're also able to use it as a combat role, so you're able to do that. So as you can see, so it can be used as a regular gun, but it can also be used as a secondary gun. So a secondary fire means a feature of some weapons that perform a different action but has a normal fire rate but interacts with its primary fire mode in a different way. His secondary shoots out all of his bullets in 1.5 seconds and does a total of 21 to 87 damage per hit. So when using his secondary fire, it gives a damage reduction, so that means when you're using it, actually you take less damage you normally be given. I would say a tip when using secondary fire is you want to aim more for the head because it does more damage per hit. As you can see, you're wanting to do this so you're able to get more eliminations, A quicker, and B to get more damage and more points. So when landing headshots, they do 140 damage per hit. Characters that have 200 health, such as support heroes and damage heroes, are instantly 2 shots. So you're able to get them in 2 shots instead of a regular tank, which would have more than 200 health. So Cassidy's first ability is called the Magnetic Grenade. So the Magnetic Grenade is a grenade that is short range, but when it does splash damage to enemies. So as I throw it, it does splash damage to nearby enemies, and if you stick it to a character, it does more additional damage to them. So the grenade does a total of 131 damage and a 65 additional damage if you get it stuck to the opponent. That means that any enemies that have 200 health are instantly one hit. So the cooldown of using his grenade is 10 seconds long. You're able to instantly do 200 damage if you get stuck to enemies, but only 131 if it's nearby enemy. I would say a tip when using a grenade is you want to use it more as an offensive push. So if enemies are close together, keep a good distance between you and themselves, and you want to throw it to get a potential hit and elimination because they're all close together. So as you can see, I'm about to do damage to these two players to them and do splash damage. So as you can see, I did 131 damage to them. So Cassidy's third main ability is called the combat roll. Really, as it is just all it does is to help you move around quicker so that you're able to flee from enemies as fast as you can. If you're getting too many people pushing you at once, you're able to move quicker and just get away from them. So the combat roll has a cooldown of 6 seconds, so you want to use it wisely when there's enemies pushing you and you want to get back so that you're able to flee from. So Cassidy's ultimate charge is called the Deadeye. I would say the Deadeye is actually a very powerful ultimate charge. For when using his ultimate charge, it does 130 damage per hit in the first 2 seconds and 260 damage after the seconds. It has only 3 bullets in the chamber, so you want to make each shot count. So I'm about to use it. As you can see, it did a lot of health damage to him and they're completely almost dead. So when using his ability, it has a 40% reduction of the amount of damage you usually take. So when you're using it, when people are shooting, it does less damage to them. So it costs a total of 1,850 points to use your ultimate charge. I would say the only downfall when using his ability is it does decrease your movement by 70%, so you're not able to move as quickly as you want to, so you are a little slower. So as you can see, I'm about to use my Deadeye and hopefully being able to actually get elimination with it. So as you can see, I automatically hit him and I did a good amount of damage to him. So that is everything I know about how to become better using Cassidy McGree. If you want to try it out, let me know if it does work for you or if there's anything I could improve on in this video. And there's also a link in the description about showing each of his moves properly, and you're able to see it more in a 3D perspective. I hope you have a good day, and just let me know if this works for you. Thank you.